Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
The fox is not a powerful creature. It is not as regal as a lion with a mane of gold, not so powerful as a stag with mighty antlers. It does not have the claws or talons of the wolf or falcon. It could not hope to approach the dragon with its mighty flames. But the dragons were gone and their throne shattered. Where it lacked strength, it made up for in cunning, which may prove to be the most effective weapon of all. House Grand, like the beast they bore on their sigil, were cunning, but patient, and able to see which way the winds were blowing. Duncan Grand was the latest in the line that had lasted since the time of the first men, and still honoured their gods. It was clear to the Lord of Grandgate that this was a new age. He was a cunning and ambitious man who held great ambitions. Most would agree he seemed a fine lord, competent with both words and swords, but his true talent was for management of a realm. It was said that in the realm few could match his talents, which was a boast perhaps, but one the Lord was not quick to dismiss. He was a savvy and learned man, who wished for power and knew what path to take to get it. The way that was most known was through strength of arms, of which he put funds and efforts into developing. Fresh bowmen could be seen drilling throughout the keep as their ranks had expanded greatly. No house could make true claims to power without a sufficient foundation to draw from. House Grand may not have the mines that may be found in the west, or the great cities such as Old Town or Ghoultown, but soon their lands would become more respectable under a brilliant administrator such as Duncan Grand. The chief obstacle to the house's path to power was their liege lord in House Piper, who exerted certain controls and of course took tax and levy. Lord Clement belonged to a long and storied noble house, but himself was not a paragon of a man. There were many qualities that Duncan could fault him for, which included his demand unearned arrogance and the flaring temper. He was the type of man to feast, hunt or envelop himself in knightly pursuits rather than put effort into ruling. These were not the qualities that Duncan would value in a subordinate. But having such a liege would serve him well. The fool would grant him the time to build power and influence, while acting the part as a loyal vassal. He was among the strongest of his liege's vassals, which offered certain benefits and privileges. Not all were happy with Lord Piper's rule, and soon resentment may turn into disloyalty, and eventually open rebellion. Opportunities would come, and when the time came, House Grand would rise. The Fox Lords would triumph in this new period of chaos, as the old rule fell. Some may call it a foolish dream, but Duncan believed he had the drive and ambition to make it happen. Even the lowest of lords could rise to new heights.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch. We'll return to our House Grand playthrough. We are on episode 2 now, so there's not a lot that has happened. We have started to sort out our lands in the Grand Gate. We have started making improvements to the province of Grand Hill Keep, where we are close to finishing off our blacksmiths. There's 5 months left on that, so then we can start making some more improvements to our land. We will unpause straight away so that we can get stuff kicking on. We do want to start trying to look at trying to get a hold of some of these lands around here. Looking at the lands, let's have a look. So we've got Lord George, 993 manpower, 664 and 786. So it looks like this one, Wishir, is going to be the best one to go into first, and we've gained a new trait. Nice. Hostilita. What does this do? Duncan has participated in the martial games, sharpening their skills in warfare and personal combat. Nice. Okay, so that's 2 new traits gained. We did gain the hunter trait as well in the last episode. So our daughter is still sickly. Hopefully that will improve. We are making money as well monthly, which is nice. I'm not sure what other decisions that we've got that we can do. We can establish house traditions. I won't do that just yet. We'll wait until we see how our house starts to shape out more. We can train for a tournament, which is cool. Develop our capital. Let's do that. Do we have to spend money to do that? I dream that Grand Hill Keep will one day be the envy of every ruler under the sky. I must endeavour to be the champion who turns it into the jewel of the earth. All that is needed is for me to put in some more work. Who needs to sleep anyway? You gain Diligent Planner for 5 years. We gain 50% stress because we are diligent, but it is what it is. So let's plan the development of our capital for 5 years and start improving this. We are going to need to improve our lands a lot. What else is there that we can do? We can meditate at the Weirwood, which will lower our stress. And Jordan is not swayed, so we haven't managed to sway our Septon anymore. That's fine. Yeah, there's not much else there at the minute that I want to do, but we can train our Squire, so let's do that. What's got the best chance of outcome? Swordmanship. So let's train swordmanship. He's still probably not going to do very well. Jorin and I sparred with practice swords today. After all, a knight is only as good as their swordmanship. During our training session, Jorin could not grasp the technique yet, but he's getting closer. That was 40%, so hopefully next time that we do a bit of training, he will get a little bit better. Our stress level isn't great. We could probably do with something to lower that stress at some point if we get a chance, which we will look into, but we won't do it just yet. Yeah, he did lower down the Crown Authority, didn't he, in the last episode, our Lord Paramount. Not much else that we can do there at the moment. We did improve our men-at-arms regiment. It's a shame that we can't station both of them at present, but that's fine. We'll be able to do it at some point. We will probably create some more men-at-arms regiments as well moving forward once we have a little bit more money. Liege's Council. Annoying that we're the Spy Master. It would have been made much more sense if we could be as yeah, I'm gonna resign as his Spy Master. Hopefully he'll take us back in again then as his Master of Coin. Greetings, Lord Duncan of Grandgate. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at River King Hoster's court. I do not believe we will ever find anything. Very well, you know best. You can come back then. We'll see if we can find some secrets elsewhere. And we have finished building our blacksmiths, which is nice. So that's going to bring in more income as well. We can look at doing something else with our Spy Master now then. What can we find? Secrets. Can we send you back to Pink Maiden? Maybe we can get some secrets back in Pink Maiden if we send you there again. Last time we couldn't get anything. Maybe this time we might have a little bit more luck. And let's start fabricating some claims then. Let's send you over to Wishir, see if we can get a claim on that land. We have set ourselves up now. We've got enough manpower to improve things, to actually win a battle there. So it makes sense to start trying to get some claims on that. And yeah, let's visit the Godswood. Regardless of faith, few places in the world come close to matching the heart of a Godswood in terms of tranquility and otherworldly solitude. Perhaps I should visit the Heart Tree for some guidance. It costs 50 gold to do so. Stress, we're 23 off reaching the stress up. No, we won't do it just yet then. I think we'll be okay for now. Lord Clement is no longer sharing power with Lady Melanie. That's fine. Lord Clement is now sharing. Now he's off again. Right, let's have a look. What can we do? Can we improve our lands a little bit more? River King Hoster is being attacked by King Tywing. Following the start of the Rock Trident Subjugation War, our liege has called for their banners, and we must now decide how to answer the summons. Let it be known that House Grand shall declare for our liege, remain neutral, side with the enemy. We will declare for our liege, of course. You have joined the Rock Trident Subjugation War. Okay, so that's an early war. How much manpower does the Trident have? 22,000. The Rock has 26,000. Do the Trident have any allies? No, apparently not. I thought he'd have an ally with the North and the Erie, but apparently not. So this could be very interesting. Enemy ally joins the war. Lord Lewis, whoever he is. Okay, we won't raise our manpower just yet. I don't want to waste our manpower. As an influential lord, it is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of the fact I hereby offer you the position of Spy Master. I'm going to have to decline the position of Spy Master. I want steward or nothing at all. But yeah, let's have a look at our capital, because then there's further improvements that we can make to it. Could add some hill forts, hill farms, hunting grounds, barracks. There was a Godswood, wasn't there, which wasn't a hugely expensive, adds piety and prestige, and 100 leverage. I'm going to construct a Godswood. It'd be cool to have a Godswood in Grand Hill Keep. And wow, there are men fighting right on our border. That is going to weaken our neighbours, which could work in our favour when we start trying to expand into those lands. The Vance men and the Piper men are on their way. Yeah, we're going to save our manpower for now. Let's be a little bit cunning about it, unless we actually get attacked. But yeah, we won't get directly involved just yet. At least our land isn't getting touched just yet, just the land next door. Hopefully we don't get under siege. Hopefully Hoster is smart and just tries to defend his land and doesn't go off marching over into the Westlands. Oh no, he is marching over into the Westlands with 22,000 men. Okay, never mind. No, stay out of our lands. We don't want to be involved in this. We're still scheming to sway our Septon. And Lady Andra has gained the pregnant trait. Perfect. Hopefully we can get ourselves a son this time. And everyone's marching onto our capital. What are you doing? I think we have quite a high supply limit, don't we? Yeah, 15,000. That's probably why people are marching onto our lands then. We have a lot of new stewardship perk though, which is good. Let's have a look what we've got. Large levies, vessel levy contribution plus 20%. Chains of loyalty, scheme power plus 50%, domestic affairs, 25% efficiency. Professional workforce, building construction is quicker, defensive measures. Let's go for professional workforce. We are building something at the minute, so let's try and get that to build a little bit quicker. Do we raise our men? No, I'm not going to raise our men. Just hope that we don't get subjugated. Then again, if we do get subjugated by the rock, at least we can then start to try and eat up some of these lands in the Westerlands that are next door. So it probably wouldn't be the worst thing. Of all the people to start fighting first, though, Tywin was one of my favourites to do. I thought the Iron Islands would be the first to go off trying to pillage and invade neighbours, but they look to have remained quiet so far. Still searching for secrets. That's done that incredibly quick. We'll keep an eye on what's happening with what we've got up in here in the Golden Tooth. 10,000 Rivermen, another 11,000 Rivermen. Looks like they're going to get attacked now by a huge Lannister host of 40,000 men. How has Tywin got so much manpower? 25,000. How has he got so much manpower unless he's brought a lot of mercenaries, maybe? Wouldn't be surprised. He's probably got a lot of wealth. And yeah, the Riverland host is going to get absolutely slaughtered here by the looks of it. Yeah, well and truly slaughtered. Wow, 62. How has he got so much manpower? 24,000 soldiers. Yeah, so where are these other 40,000 men coming from? An insane amount of manpower. Total soldiers. 71,000 men altogether. How? Westerland. Oh, Westerland men apparently. So I'm not sure how he's got so much manpower. That's an insane amount of manpower. That makes no sense at all. I'm not sure why. I'm sure one of you guys will know and put me straight and tell me why he has so much manpower. But apparently it's all Westerland men. I thought maybe he had some mercenaries, but I can't see any mercenaries. And that is the Tully host now absolutely slaughtered by the looks of it, which is not good news. Not good news for the Tullys. We've almost fabricated our claim, though, on this county, which is good. Jenny finished the Find Secrets task. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets. Very well, you know best. You may as well return home for now, then. We have almost fabricated this claim, though, which is interesting. And Septon Jordan of Grandgate finished the fabricate claim on the county of Wishair. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain province, I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the lordship of Wishir. All that is missing is our little bribe. See it done. We lose 75 gold. Lord Walder will lose a 30% opinion of us. That's fine. See it done. Right, so he's only got 567 men now because he has sent off some men to fight. House Mason. I will keep an eye on him because I probably will re-land him back here. He does have two daughters, Melly Mason and Iris Mason. But is now the time to expand? I think probably while there is a bigger war going on, it would be an easier time to do it. And you are allied to Lord... Oh, yeah, we're in a war allied together, so we can't actually go to war with him right now because we're involved in this war. That's fine. We'll wait until we have another chance to do it, but at least we have that claim backed up now. And it should be an easy province. What have we got in this province? We've got 2 keeps and a small city of Steel Breeze. So yeah, it should be an easy county for us to take over. Jordan gained a 25% opinion of you. Awesome, we've managed to sway him even more. That gives us plus 40. Let's clear that for now. Should we carry on swaying him? Yeah, we'll carry on swaying him for another year. See if we can improve that even further before moving on to try and see if we can sway somebody else. How much longer have we got left on the building of our Godswood? 10 months. That's fine. So we've got the income coming from that. I don't know if there's any other decisions we could. Oh yeah, we can't do a lot at the moment because we're at war. We're already developing our capital. Unavailable until the 3rd of the 3rd moon. So we've got a while to go on that anyway. That's fine. Just wait until our next child is born. Hopefully a son and heir. How are things going up here with the war? So it looks like the Riverlands have still got some decent manpower by the looks of it, so that's good. Less than 25,000 men, that's just Casterly Rock's own force, and then the rest is from his vassals. That might be where I've looked at it wrong. Tully's 17,000 men power, so yeah, maybe that's not including the other vassals coming from Blackwood and Bracken and Mallister and Frey, etc., etc. Of all the buffoonery I have ever seen in Master Ryan's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbours, my good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged Lady Alice's claim to the Lordship of Grandgate. Who is Lady Alice? You are supposed to make me friends, not enemies. Let's have a look. Who? Lady Alice of Wisdale. Where are you? Oh, in the breach next door. Okay, well that's annoying that that's happened. Okay. She is 7 years old, so we can't really marry her to anyone at present. We could marry her to one of our lords, actually. But no, we won't be doing anything with that. But that's annoying. Hopefully our Chancellor does something better than that next time. I don't think we even have a better Chancellor at present, do we? Oh, we've got Jonas Brown. Oh, yeah, he's our Castellan, isn't he? So that's fine. We'll leave it as it is for now. We are making money pretty decently as well. We'll keep an eye on what's going on up here for now. Where is the Westerland host? That's what I want to know there. Can't see them anywhere. They must be in the Riverlands somewhere then. Unless they're moving up and around to them. I'm not sure. Can't see them anywhere in the Riverlands, so I'm not sure where the Westland host is at present. But we'll just keep our eyes on what we can see. And perfect. Your newborn son is your new player heir. Praise the maiden. Andra has given birth to a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry on the legacy. What name would befit a lord? Let's have a look. May you grow strong and wise. Let's see what sort of names we have for a Riverland name. Robert. May you grow to be strong and wise. Robert Grand. Did you gain any traits? No, you didn't get any inheritable traits, so that's fine. Let's educate. Should we educate you ourselves? Probably would be best to do it ourselves, to be honest. Oh, and our friend has had a child as well, Edgar Hatcham. There we go, we'll send the proposal. You will be our ward. Hopefully we can make you into a decent lord. We've got decent traits ourselves, so. How are things going up north? Minus 3%, so it's not the worst. If they can keep it a bit of a stalemate, that will work in our favour. Could start gaining some more claims, I suppose, but I don't want to expand too quickly. Let's have a look. Should we send you off to fabricate another claim? Lady Andra gained architectural expertise. Perfect with experience. Lady Andra's administration abilities have increased. Who was the next weakest out of our neighbours? We've got Warwood, 786 manpower, and Lady Maya of Barchester of House Penny, 762 manpower. I thought... Oh no, I've clicked on the wrong one. I'm going to say I thought our neighbour was a P. Here we are, 993 manpower. So we'll go for... I think I'd rather take this one first. Or would I rather take Warwood? No, we'll go with Warwood. Let's fabricate a claim on the county of Warwood. And expand into that. It's going to give us a decent amount. Maybe then we can start eyeing up that High Lordship. Can we actually ask for a position on the council? I don't think we actually can we? Because we would be a perfect steward for you. Same for Hoster Tully if we ever get that high. Ally joins the war. Lord Stefron Frey. Still sieging down this land up here. Decent amount of manpower. Still at -3 though. I'm not sure where the Westland host is. Considering he has so much manpower, why are they not in sight anywhere? You think they'd either be attacking this host up here or marching onto River Run, but they don't appear to be anywhere around unless they're also fighting somebody else at present. No, just the Riverlands. I'm not sure where. Ah, here they are coming through the Golden Tooth now, 8,000 strong. It'll be interesting that Jamie will actually be king as well, because in this timeline, of course, he's not a member of a Kingsguard. How goes our construction of our Godswood? 4 months remaining on that. Perfect. To my vassal, as an influential lord, it is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of Spy Master. Decline. I do not want to be your Spy Master. Can we actually ask for a position? No, it doesn't look like we can go over and go, I want to be this position. Maybe when it's the higher liege's position we can do that. Can't we like plot against your liege? Create claimant faction, create liberty faction. No. Ah, here comes the Lannister host now. Wow, hell of a lot of manpower. I'm not sure where they retreated off to. At least they're going through the Golden Tooth and they're not looking at raiding and pillaging our lands. Last thing we want is the mountain coming through and completely destroying our lands here in the Grand Gate. What can we do to improve some of the other areas in our county? We could improve the city of Miranda in some way. What have we got that we could add to it? Does it not have any markets or anything like that? Some workshops, some guilds. There's lots of stuff that we could potentially add to it to improve it. Some stables, which would give us more levies, more cavalry. Some hunting grounds maybe, or some farms. We'll look at that in the future though. We are still making wealth, so. Okay, and the Vance lands are now under siege. So much manpower. Could really do with like the Iron Islands deciding to raid Casterly Rock, but they're literally doing nothing, which is really strange. King Balon has the perfect chance now to go out and start expanding his lands, and he's just choosing to stay quiet and idle, which is really interesting. Ally joins the war. Lord Adam of Runvain. I think it's just because their lords died, so they're now coming out to join in. Oh god, and the Riverland host is going to march south and they're going to get themselves slaughtered, which is not good. Apparently we've got 75,000 men here as well, though, somehow. So maybe it might be closer than we think. And the small Godswood has been constructed in Grand Gate. Perfect. What else could we do to Grand Gate? We can upgrade things, but we need a lot of gold to upgrade our things. We could build something else, do we? What else could we build here? Some hill forts. Built upon a steep hill or cliff, these massive fortifications stand firm against any besieging army that lacks the ability of flight. Would add a bigger garrison and such. I'd rather get something that's going to add more taxes, though, and bring in more income. Which I don't know what we have. We have workshops, but it's not a huge amount of tax. that it's going to bring in. Beekeepers here maintain colonies of bees to produce valuable substances such as honey and wax. We could go for that one, but it's quite expensive. Maybe I will just go for the hill forts and make our keep a little bit stronger. Yeah, let's construct a small hill fort in Grand Hill Keep just to make it a little bit better. I'm going to keep my eye on this war. I don't want to get our army slaughtered. I think we're too shrewd and too clever to send. Our manpower isn't going to make much difference. Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. We're going to end up with a huge battle here between the Riverlands and the Westerlands. And it's going to be close by the looks of it. 73,000 against 52,000. It's probably going to be very, very even. I don't know how this... How is there so much manpower involved in both these sides? That's what makes no sense to me. And the Riverlands are actually going to win this fight. Unless something changes drastically. Huge amounts of men have fled from both sides already, but... I've no idea where all these manpower is coming from. Yeah, awesome. The Tullys have managed to rebel the Lannister host. Lots of petty lords are being killed on both sides, though, which is interesting to keep an eye on, but we're, again, not going to get involved. 12 days left on trying to gain that claim, which is nice. We've almost finished with the swaying as well, and then we'll go and try and sway somebody else. Any second now. There we go. Both at the same time. Our Septon has been swayed, and he's also got us a nice claim on Warwood. Perfect. Wow, 48% in favour now of victory. Maybe because they are the invading army, aren't they? So really all they've got to do is try and rebel them for now. Right, now that we've done that, let's try and let's stop this scheme for now. Let's try and sway somebody else. What's our spouse's opinion of us? 35. Let's try and just try and sway her a little. Or can we actually can we not romance her instead? You're already scheming against her. Yeah, we'll try and sway her first, then we'll try and romance her. Hopefully getting us more children, but at least we do have our son. Is our daughter still sickly? Yes, she is, unfortunately. Could look at some betrothals for our children at some point. Not going to be able to attack either of these lords just yet. Hopefully they don't have any sort of alliance with each other, because that would that could hurt us. Oh no, apparently we can. Can we actually go to war against you? Declare war. Loses 25% opinion of us. Some vassals from both realms might join the war. So how come we can attack you, but not the other one? Are you not involved in the... No, so you're not actually involved in the war. You've not declared for the Riverlands, whereas you have, so we can't declare war on you. That's perfect. This guy's staying out of it. This is the perfect chance, then, to expand our land. So let's press our claims on the lands of Warwood. And we will raise all of our armies in Grand Hill Keep. And Commander, who have we got? Ingram's okay, but he's not the best. We're probably... he's got better prowess, to be fair, so we probably could just put him in charge of it. We do have a siege leader here as well, though. He's not here. We've got 2 days until he arrives. We'll leave Ingram in charge of it for now, then. 13,000 manpower. 1,300 manpower. Can we now use him? Lord Grant will travel to Grand Gate to take command of the army. Yeah, so let's yeah, let's just move this host into Warwood then. And then we might bring the siege leader in when it comes to actually sieging down this land. We should win this battle. Should be able to win this fairly easily. And now another battle is going to kick off between the West and the Riverlands here across the border. Hopefully the Riverlands will win it again and it can end this war. We'll keep an eye on it. As well as our own battle that we should win, apparently. We've got better army commanders, more commander traits, more soldiers, higher quality, and more men-at-arms. So we should win this. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at what's happening. This battle across the border, though. Where there are more Riverland soldiers yet again. So it looks like they are going to win this. Oh wow, there's a hell of a lot more Riverlander men. But now let's concentrate on our home battle over here in the province of Warwood. Porfa gained 10 trait experience in the precision trait. Perfect. That's our Maester. That's good to see. Oh yeah, we are going to win this small battle fairly easily. Very nice. Our Knight Ingram mained Owen Gilmore. Perfect. Is that the Lord of that land? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. Awesome. Right, let's station some besiegers. And then our other host, let's march onto the province of Sid's Roost and get that under control. This army of 400 men here. Can we get our... Where's our siege leader gone? Definitely seen that we had one somewhere. Apparently not now, so for whatever reason we don't. One of our lands is under siege though from the Westlands, which is not good. That means that land's probably going to fall now, which is the last thing we want. And, oh, apparently we've won. We won the war led by River King Hoster of the Trident against King Tywin of the Rock. Perfect. That ends that at least. So they should then retreat and leave our lands alone, which is good. Who is leading this 748 men? Ah, the siege leader, that's why. So we want him in charge of that host. And then this host here, we want the siege leader in charge of that one for now, so we can get the capital to fall a bit quicker. We can train our squire. Yes, let's do it. Let's train him in 40%, 29%. Wow, there's not much chance of anything. We'll train him in swordsmanship again. And disappointing yet again, he has failed. He loses 1 trait experience in knighthood. Nice. He's not going to make the best of knights, but he's the only person that we can get as a squire at present, so we have to deal with what we've got. Where is his host? His host is marching back. Will he try and attack any? Let's... Can we not station? Let's put commander in charge. Put you in charge. Should arrive in 5 days. Can we now? No, we can't. Leave enough soldiers in the army. The army cannot be split into 2 from this siege. Right, okay. Let's just march you eastward then. I think that this host probably could take on him, but I don't want to risk it. We don't want that host to get defeated. Let's get a commander in charge of this and march on to Might Sing, just to make sure that we do have enough. I think we probably will hold it off with what we've already got there, to be honest. Following the start of the Liberty Wars, our liege has called their banners, and we must now decide how to answer the summons. Let it be known that House Grand shall declare for our liege, side with the enemy. Who is it? Lord Walter Went of Harrenhal. We will declare for our liege. We'll stay on Hoster Tully's good side for now. Court physician's knowledge increases by 10 yet again. Awesome. Good to see. Oh, we're going to defeat this host pretty easily in the end. Puts us at 100% war score. Perfect. So we didn't even have to siege down those lands. We will enforce demands. Can we demand a hostage from you? No, because you're not going to have those lands apparently at the end. That's fine then. We will not take a hostage. We will just enforce demands. Your low character is the subject of Greek plays. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. We have expanded our realm for the first time, and our glory is now widely known. Sir Edmund Gilmore. We aren't going to be able to invite him to court, but I wanted to give him one of these castles here that now belong to him, but that's the county capital, isn't it? So we're not going to be able to give that to anyone until we have the High Lordship anyway. So we'll just have to keep an eye on him as the claimant, because I don't want to hold all of these lands ourselves. I do want to have some of these custom houses in this series like that we normally do, but we can now station our scouts. Oh, regiment is raised. We can't do it at the moment. Let's disband all our armies now that we've won this battle. No armies can be disbanded. What? Yes, they can. They're right here. Hopefully we should get a bit more income now. Are we going to need to improve our county control
over this land? Possibly. Let's have a look. I think it's probably going to need to be done, isn't it? Organize army, train commanders, increase control in a county. Yeah, it's not got the best control, so we will send you there to try and improve that at present. The host is marching off. Who are we actually fighting against in this war then? Let's have a look. Who's on which side? So the attackers are House Went, Blackwood, Vance, wow, and a lot of the Riverlands. And then a lot of the Riverlands on the opposite side. So this could go either way, maybe. 30,000 on this side, 50,000. Why is there so much manpower all of a sudden in the Trident? And what have we got here? Lordship of Grandgate gained encouraged development for 10 years. Awesome. Thanks to our spouse. This host is going to get smashed by this Vance army because we cannot disband them for some reason, which is very annoying. So we're now going to get absolutely slaughtered, which is really annoying. Why can we not disband this host in our own lands? Right, so yeah, our host is going to get absolutely slaughtered now, unfortunately, which is going to put us back a little while, but unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. The High Lordship of Pink Maidens. Also, our actual lords are on the other side of the war, which isn't good for us. Yeah, there's our host destroyed, and now we're under siege, which is as well is not nice. Lucas Barrett arrived at your court. Oh yeah, that's yeah. You was there. You was here anyway, wasn't you? No one of too much importance of our court has been captured, so that's fine. No, I don't want to raise any armies. We're going to stay fairly neutral again. We can now station men-at-arms regiments, though, so let's station this host at Might Sing, which I think we'll rename to something a bit better once we get a chance to do so. But I think we'll end episode 2 here, guys, so thank you all so much for watching as always. I hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode in the Rise of House Grand.